Alrighty, we are looking at the calculator portion of our test. You said you needed assistance in questions 2 and 3, so we're just gonna go ahead and hop right into it. So the first thing you want to do in a problem like this is what our instructor is told us is always to identify your variables. So what I did was for the Microsoft stock, I defined that as X, and the Apple stock is Y. I could have got a better pencil for this. And then Y was Apple. So if you read it, it says the Microsoft stock currently sells for $30 a share and Apple for $70. Her stockbroker lets her know that if the Microsoft stock goes up by whatever. Okay, so let's just look at that first two sentences for a second. She has $16,000 to invest. So you already have the first three pieces of the information to set up your first equation. So with that being said, $30 times X, because X is the number of shares of Microsoft, so $30 per share, plus your $70 per share of Apple equals her total equals $16,000, because that's how much she wants to invest between the two. The number is unknown yet. That's why we're writing the system of equations. So what the next thing goes into saying is, if it goes up by 50% and the Apple stock goes up by $35 a share, her stock will be worth $25,500. What that means is that her new grand total is going to be the $25,500 that was given right here, because that's how much the new total is going to be worth. Now, in the stock market, that's how you make money. As the share goes up, each of your shares is worth more money. So this says the stock price of the Microsoft goes up by 50%. What that means is exactly what it says, 50% up. So 50% of 30 is going to be 15. So a 50% increase on a stock is going to be plus that of the original stock price. So that's how I got this 45 here. So your new is $45 per share of Microsoft. And you're going to add that to your new Apple stock, which increases 35, which gives me 105. Why? So these are our two equations. Originally, I plugged it into the calculator and just did our row reduced echelon form, like he said, and I got this number. And from there, I was able to answer the question about is it being possible with no, because 0x plus 0y cannot equal 1. That's what this statement is saying. So that is saying that x plus 2 1/3, excuse my bad handwriting, 2 1/3 y equals 0, and that 0x plus 0y equals 1, and 0 does not equal 1. So, based on that fact, the question answer would be not possible. Also, if you look at it and you multiply each side by 1.5, you'll get the same equation, except the equals are not the same. So essentially, it's not possible. It doesn't make sense, because it can't equal one thing in this situation and a different thing in this situation if the constants of the stock are the same. So for number 2, that's that.